But we begin with a severe weather alert as this storm system causes damage throughout southern New England.
Let's start at Sepauwett Cove in Tiverton. You can see the waves crashing into the shore here. This was taken this morning. It was one of many places along the shoreline that saw the crashing waves.
Moving to Bristol, where you can see winds took down a tree here, which also took down some power lines with it. We've been seeing scenes like this one all over our area.
Yeah, just like this scene in Providence on Rochambeau, many trees and branches fell on power lines, leaving behind major messes in the roadway.
And we have team coverage of this storm. Adriana Rosas Rivera is checking out the damage in the Providence metro area, while Alex Torres Perez is checking on the conditions in Lincoln.
But first, let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Tony Petracca. And Tony, you said this storm system is moving out now?
Well, moving out, but still getting some lingering effects in terms of some leftover rain and wind, but nothing of the magnitude of what we had earlier this morning. Winds were gusting anywhere from 50 to 70 miles per hour, excessive amounts of rain, 2 to 4 inches of rain with locally higher amounts. Very high impact storm, almost like a tropical storm that you would get in the summertime. Take a look at Doppler radar. Now, this is over the last 6 hours, and you can see some of the windswept heavier rain that was moving through. When we take a look at the radar as of now, you can see that things have clearly improved and that the heaviest of the rain is now lifting to our north. We're just left with some lighter rain showers. Still some gusty wind, but nothing of the magnitude of what we had this morning. What the radar can do is sort of leave a footprint as to an estimation as to how much rain has fallen. And these areas in light green and splotches of yellow indicating amounts of 4, 5, even 5.5, almost 6 inches of rain. That would be up towards Route 44 near the Foster-Gloucester area. Look at some of these rainfall totals, especially north and west of the Route 95 corridor. This is like 2 months worth of rain over a roughly 6-hour period. And that's why we still have flood warnings. These areas in red are specifically for rivers and streams. They continue to rise. And it's no surprise, long after the rain ends, you get many, many hours of runoff that continues to feed into the watershed and into these rivers and streams. So taking a look at river flood warnings, the Patuxent River, I stopped by that river about 12:30 this afternoon. It was rising rapidly, anticipated to go into major flood stage during the overnight and early morning hours. The Blackstone River forecast to go minor to borderline moderate flooding. The Woonasquatucket River in Centerdale anticipated to be major flooding, and the Wood River down in Hope Valley with moderate flooding. The high wind warning has been discontinued, but the wind advisory continues until 7 o'clock this evening out towards the Cape and the islands. Still getting the strongest wind gusts at this hour, clearly from New Bedford out to Cape Cod. Further to the west, these winds have diminished quite a bit. So with each passing hour, the weather will improve for this evening. The rain ending in the next couple of hours. Still windy early, but again, nothing of the magnitude of what we had earlier this morning. And the main concern here on out towards the next roughly 24 hours would be rivers and streams.
All right, Tony, thank you. And as we've been saying, we have teams out checking the damage throughout our area.
Let's head to Adriana Rosas Rivera, who's live in Providence with a look at the conditions there. Adriana.
Well, Shannon, Kayla, as we crisscrossed Providence, we came across felled trees, clogged drains, and even these 2 light poles that, as you can see, are hanging on those power lines. Rhode Island Energy telling me that this block on Westford Road is without power and there's no timeline yet for when it'll be restored. A messy Monday morning. Rhode Islanders waking up to downed trees and power lines. Off Blackstone Boulevard in Providence, trees snapped in half, blocking sidewalks. 2 light poles on Westford Road hung on power lines this afternoon with a chunk of the street blocked off to traffic. At one point, 30,000 Rhode Island Energy customers were without power. One woman walking her dog this morning at Lippett Memorial Park tells us trees usually come down here. It's just a matter of which one.
And there's a lot today. I'm realizing maybe it's not the safest thing to be out here with my dog, but this is where we walk every day.
And over in Water Place Park today, a different scene from when they do water fire lightings. Surrounding sidewalks underwater, a strong current ripping through the basin. According to RIDOT Director Peter Alviti, 200 workers were out clearing the roads and drains today.
They've done an effective job at keeping the drains open and the flooding down to a minimum.
Now, the ferry service that was slated to go between Bristol and Providence starting today was delayed because of the storm. Officials say that'll start on Wednesday at 6 a.m. Rhode Island Energy is reminding folks, if you see down power lines, do not go near them. Now, we continue our team coverage from North Providence with Alex Torres Perez. Alex, what do you see out there?
Well, Adriana, it's like Tony mentioned earlier, those flooding concerns are the big issue for tonight, especially with the rivers. And I'm currently right beside Wenscott Reservoir. As you can see behind me, it is basically filled to the brim. And if it keeps on raining and the runoff from those rivers keeps coming, it could possibly overflow onto the road. We're already seeing some ponding onto the side. However, some areas are already seeing flooding. We have some viewer video that we're going to show you right now. It comes from a 12 News viewer out in Lincoln. As you can see, the water reached her screen door as her back patio was flooded. Some areas in Cumberland also seeing some heavy flooding as well. But also in Lincoln, one man who lives out there told me that today really reminded him of a hurricane after watching strong gusts bend his flagpole.
It was rated for 65 miles an hour, and I watched the wind take it right out. And we haven't had anything like that here in a long time. Probably not since like Hurricane Bob in the early 90s.
Yeah, and Dan Lee says he'll be focusing on the cleanup efforts as well as his Christmas decorations just before the holidays. But we'll go ahead and send it back to the studio. Reporting live in North Providence, Alex Torres-Perez, 12 News.
Thank you, Alex. Moving to Swansea now, where the fire department's investigating if 2 simultaneous house fires were weather-related. This was the scene on Mount Fair Circle this morning. Fire crews got a call for a house fire, and when they got there, they noticed smoke also coming from the neighbor's house. Flames were found in attics of both of those homes. Officials say electrical issues may have started both fires, but they're still searching for an official cause. Both homes are unlivable right now. It's unclear how many people were displaced.
And it's not just southern New England that was rocked by this weather system. Officials in New Jersey say the storm brought heavy rain and flooding to parts of the area that led to multiple cars being stranded this morning. More than 38,000 customers were left in the dark when the storm knocked out power. Many of them have since had power restored.
And please stay with 12 News throughout the afternoon and into the night as this big travel week continues. Our continuing coverage will keep tracking damage and cleanup following these strong winds and rain, and we'll have updates on outages, closings, and other impacts 24/7 at WPRI.com.